section, I will show you how to prepare the yellow soup. The yellow soup is eaten with achu, so we generally call it the achu soup. It is a Cameroonian soup, so delicious, and it's mostly prepared with ethnic spices. So if you want to know how I prepare this soup, don't turn off your phone. Just watch the video to the end so that you can really understand how this soup is being prepared. And for the achu, this yellow soup is eaten with achu. So I made a video of how to prepare achu, the easiest way. Check it out in my previous videos. If you have not yet watched it or you check it, I've attached the link also in the description box below. So if you are new here, you are highly welcome to this family. So let's get to the kitchen. I show you everything and we get started. For the ingredients, you need some black pepper, some African onion. We call this one's button, the button. This one is button, it's just flat like the button. Then we call this one four corner. It's a type of spice that it has like 4 corners, so they just call it 4 corners, but I don't really know the native name, the right name. Then you have the African nutmeg right here. So this one, I don't know the name, but if you do, please put it in the comment section below. And this one is the last spice that I have at home for achu, so it's so miserable, so I just have to use it for my achu. And you can also have like the spices that come in the blended form, like so. These ones they are good too. Most people, they can easily have the blended spices, but trust me, when you mix the ones that are not blended, you like roast them a little bit, it gives very good flavor in your achu soup. So if you are blessed to have the ones that are not blended, don't even worry, because they are the best. You have very nice flavor. You also need some beef, like cow skin, fish, tripe. You need limestone for your achu soup, but this one is actually like the native limestone. We call this Nikki in my dialect. So this one is made from green plantain, the peelings of green plantain. So when you peel the green plantains, you put the peelings in the oven. You allow it to dry like a low heat, and then you blend it. It will produce this perfect for achu soup. You need palm oil, like 1.5 cups. You need some garden egg. This is totally optional. And go ahead and cook the beef. And when the meat is ready, take it off the fire and you set it aside, and you just have the stock left on the fire. Meanwhile, you go ahead and you fry the ingredients for the yellow soup. So these ingredients are mostly ethnic ingredients. You can as well burn them if you have the fire side. Burning them gives more flavor to the soup. When you finish roasting the spices, transfer them into the blender and you blend them. So here you have the beef is ready. I've just separated it from the stock. And then you still have the stock on the fire. And this is where the real game starts. Go ahead and add in the oil. You can as well heat up the oil before adding in, but I just always add in the oil because the broth is still on the fire, is hot and it's going to boil. So when you add it in, allow it to like boil a little bit, and you go ahead and add in the limestone. This one is the native limestone, the best for achu soup. Or if you have baking soda, you add it in, and the soup immediately transformed into yellow color. Only God knows the chemical reaction that takes place. Isn't this amazing? And you go ahead and you add in the blended spices in the soup. But we are not yet done, guys. You still have to mix the soup to thoroughly combine. To mix the soup, you can use a little bowl like this one, and then you turn the soup over and over so that it can thoroughly combine, or you use a blender like so. And you go ahead and pour the soup through a strainer. This helps separate the soup and any little particles that are inside the soup. These particles can be from the limestone or from the spices that you blended. Take a good look of what we have right here. So these are the particles we strained out from the soup. These particles are from the limestone or from the spices that we blended, because it shows that when you blend the spices, not everything blends smooth. Now we have our clean, delicious soup fuel filtered. You can now go ahead and add in the beef, the assorted beef. So you can actually add it in the soup, or you can just set it aside, and when you serve the soup, you just add it beside your achu. Taste the soup. If required, you add more seasoning. If you are enjoying the video, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. You can now also go ahead and add in the garden egg if you did prepare some, but this is totally optional. So our yellow soup is ready to be eaten. And to store this yellow soup, you can always put it in the freezer. It will last like for a year and it's not going to get bad. You can as well keep it in the fridge, but in the fridge it will just last for about 3 weeks or a month. And a little bit of heat like pepper in the yellow soup is very good also. And you can go ahead, you boil the achu, add in some yellow soup, and enjoy. This soup is really delicious. You can drink it simple. You can eat it even with some plantain. You can eat it with achu like this. This soup is so delicious and is highly requested back in Cameroon. And to warm the soup, don't allow it to boil. You just heat it up a little bit and that's it. Thanks again, friends, for always supporting. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe so that we can be family. Please like and share the video with friends, with family, with neighbors, name it. Thanks again for watching. Bye you all.